Martin Jonsrud Sundby, you opened the ball today. Can you tell us what happened during your leg?
Yeah, it was one Swede and one Russian who tried to kill me out there, so it was a tough day for me. I didn't have the best shape. I get tired early, so it was a tough race, and I really had to try to do some damage control because it wasn't easy to see those two guys ahead of me get a few seconds.
Any more challenges during the race?
No, for sure not. I felt good during the warm-up, and I also thought I was in my best shape, but it's not always like that. Suddenly, when you do the race, you get tired earlier than you thought.
The skis were well?
Yeah, I had very good skis, and as I said, I felt good, but today was not my best day. And for sure, the Swede and the Russian did ski really fast.
Was that very surprising?
Not very surprising, but it's never been like this in first leg for 2 years. So I think Rickardson had a good strategy.
You go to the running. You closed the gap. Did that cost a lot of power?
Yeah, of course. It was 20 seconds or something, and I was saying to myself that I'm in good shape, and I would not take a chance to rush out and take it like in 2 kilometers. I want to use like first round. And I was feeling really good, had good skis again, and behind the Gradishaugen on the first lap, I was taking like the last seconds to get to close the gap before the last 5 kilometers, and then didn't know what should happen because I maybe thought that Johan Olsson had a strategy to like try to increase the speed when I was catch them, but it was a good day for me.
You were lucky that you thought.
Yeah, what did I?
You were lucky when they didn't increase the speed.
I don't think I was lucky. I think I was better than them, so it was good that Olsson was not in his best shape.
What do you think about the crowd out there? Did they help you?
Of course, it was unbelievable, and all the crowd are cheering in everybody, and they had the watch and was shouting out how many seconds it was to Russia and Sweden, and when I was in good shape and had good skis, it was unbelievable feeling to go.
And then you should hand over to Oslo. Have you spoken about what could happen?
I have talked a lot about different strategies, and when Johan Olsson was pushing hard on the last uphill, I was thinking that it's much better that I can go behind Johan Olsson, and so Tord could go out behind Anders Sjögren, and then we get Johan Olsson was really good in the last 500 meters, and we get 20 seconds to Russia. Then Tord get a really good back to follow, and he was behind Sjögren.
What was your plan or orders?
Yeah, orders and great plan as it developed, and Elda did a good race, gave me a chance to follow Sjögren. It was quite easy, the tactic. It was a little bit harder to do so, but I think I did a great race, followed him in, and pass it on to Petter.
Was you surprised when Leko followed?
No, I didn't quite see that or catch that. It was a lot of other guys around there, and I think it was Roland Clara who started the high speed at 8 kilometers, and I had more than enough to touch follow.
How is it to be in the golden team?
Oh, it's great. That's just great.
Have you been sure for a long time that you will be in this relay?
game?
No, not at all. It was quite close between Sjurøt and me, and even Petter Eliassen was doing a great race, so he could also race a good third lap today. So I'm really thankful I got the chance, and I'm really happy about the work I did today.
Okay, then we have Petter Northug. Did you have any particular plan for crossing the finish line today?
No, I was just. My plan was to for sure cross the finish line first, and that was the team's plan. And yeah, I have to say I was. It's not even good to stand there when you have the last leg, and you first have to see the other three guys are racing. It's not easy to focus on the warm up and the race. You're also watching, and you hope that your team is staying in the front. And yeah, I was warming up in the top of the last time in the classic, and I saw that Martin was tired, and he gave it all. He was so tired, and also Eldar, he came in contact, and Tord did a great job. So when I was warming up, these three guys, they gave me so much inspiration, and I was like celebrating when they had contact with the other team. So yeah, it's great.
You celebrated before you started?
Yeah, that was my plan.
You seem to accelerate several times during the race. What kind of feedback did you get back from your body?
Yeah, for sure. If you talk about the shape, I think today was my best day, and yeah, it was fantastic to race, and also thanks to the Norwegian crowd. They are so fantastic. They gives you like, it's easy to give it all when they are cheering for you. So yeah, it's just a dream racing here in Holmenkollen.
What was today's biggest challenge?
Yeah, we knew that it's gonna be a tough fight with many other teams. So and also for us as a team, it's a lot of pressure before this relay. We knew that if we all have a good day, we are gonna fight for the gold, and yeah, that was our plan. We had to fight hard all the way, and we wanted to be in front also all the way, and yeah, an easy tactic, but for us the most important is to be in the top.
No head problems, looking forward to the 50K?
Yeah, it's gonna be a really tough 50K, and it's so tough tracks here, and raced it last year, so it's gonna be a brutal 50K, and you're looking forward also, but you know it's gonna be a lot of pain.
When did you know that the gold medal belonged to Norway today?
Yeah, on the last leg there were so many teams together, and yeah, from other masters I know that so many things can happen. But when I have my tools and my skis with me, when it's 2 kilometers left, I always have a good feeling. But that's always something that can happen, especially in the relay. We remember 82 here, so it's important to don't break a pool or don't lose your ski. So many things can happen.
Have you had any nightmares?
No, but Eldar had. So yeah, one guy had a nightmare that I had heart problems this morning. So yeah, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing.
Eldar, what was it?
I didn't meet Petter this morning, but I have dreamt really much the last week. And this morning I was dreaming that he had a heart attack on the bus down to the stadium. But it wasn't having that, but so much strange things I'm dreaming.
Maybe there have been many heart attacks around today, watching the relay. All right, questions?
Petter, do you think, like in the rest of your career, you'll be able to have an experience to top the one you had today? Do you think that might be a problem to find motivation after this experience?
Yeah, it will be, but I have also used it motivation the last 2-3 years, because we all knew that these championships will be held in Oslo in Holmenkollen, and we also knew that maybe to race on the Norwegian team and the relay here will be the biggest thing you will ever do in your career, and for sure the most important relay during our life. So yeah, with all the pressure we have as a team, and we knew that it's gonna be tough, but for sure when we're standing here now and we have it, we are for sure really happy, and I think we all will remember this day for our rest of our lives.
And in your nightmare, did Petter survive this?
I woke up before dream went to finish, so yeah, for sure it was a bad dream, but as I told on the 15K also, I dreamt really much strange the night before, so it's maybe a good sign.
We can't tell all the stories that Eldar is dreaming because it's not good for all these 40, 50 years old ladies out there.
Thank you. Very good.
Petter, the way you finished the race, do you think it was fair play, or do you care about the concept of fair play at all?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you, do you think it was fair play?
Yeah, I think it was fair play. We both had a pair of skis, a pair of boots, and you're gonna use them to cross the line first. So yeah, I was not blocking anyone, and I just attacked, and it's also fair play to follow me and beat me at the end.
But it was still a little bit unusual, the last meter.
Yeah, my plan was to do a direct tactic, the 360, but I didn't have that much time, so it was just a 90. So that I'm a little bit disappointed over, but yeah, maybe next time we can do a 360 or a 720 or a 1080, we'll see.
And one more, would you have done it if it was not Helner who was following you?
No, he standed. He was like, when he won the sprint, he was standing on one ski. So yeah, that's the same thing. So I also have to do my thing.
The question, you have now 2 gold medals, and to be crowned the king of this Nordic World Ski Championships, you have to win another one, because Thomas Morgenstern will have 3 golds. And I was thinking about that you should be the king together with Morgenstern.
No, not at all. I'm just happy that these championships have gone the way it has. I'm standing here now with 2 silver and 2 gold, so really happy with that. And sure, I have to say that the relay is like maybe the most important thing you can win. Yeah, with the championships in Oslo and with the home crowd.
So, Petter, when you race, it seems like you are looking at the opponents, smiling, and even saying a few words a few times. How important is that for you?
No, it's I don't even think about it. It's I just race and I do what I think is best for me, and yeah, my tactic is to look strong, stay in front, and today I hoped for even more speed, but yeah, we had a great day, and it's just to be focused.
When you went up beside Marcus Helmer in the last climb, what were you thinking then?
Yeah, we all know that he have got this hill. He has it's called now the Helnerbakken, and then I think every time that he's gonna attack, this is his hill. But yeah, if it's gonna be called the Helnerbakken for in historical view, he has to attack harder there.
Can you actually describe the last couple of kilometers and how that unfolded?
Yeah, it was the longest uphill was hard. Pietro Piller was doing a good attack. I think everyone was a little bit tired there after that climb, and after a little bit downhill, me and Marcus was in the lead, and then I had I had a good feeling. I just wanted to be the first, second, or third before the last hill and into the stadium.
finger thing you did, was it an inspiration you take from Alex Harvey, or?
Yeah, that's something I'm learning from the young kids. So I have to see what they do. So I try to learn a little bit. So yeah, I have to say I was really impressed of his skiing now the last weeks in Connery and also here winning the team sprint. So yeah.
Last question goes to United States of America.
Alex actually didn't race the relay. He decided to wait and save his energy for the 50 kilometer. Obviously, his team is kind of in a different place for the relay than your team. I mean, would you ever think about doing something like that?
No, we always know that Norway has a strong team, and for us, the relay is one of the most important things in the championships, especially now when we're racing here in Oslo. So it was not a plan saving power for a 50k here, it's giving it all on the relay.
What did the real king and the real queen say to the team today?
Yeah, they were also proud, and I think the people we spoke to afterwards, they were, yeah, so it was a fantastic relay. It was exciting to watch, and I think it was a relay that it's supposed to be in the championships. It's gonna be speed from the start, and things is gonna happen. So I hope it was a good relay to watch from the crowd and also on the television.
And we start with the first lap, Daniel Rickardsson. You had a great start today, but what was really your plan the first lap?
My plan was to get a high speed from the beginning and try to break up from the field, and I got the Russian and Norwegian with me, so I understand that it was good speed, so yeah, I'm really satisfied with my race.
You were in the top shape in the Drammen, and then you know the results here in Oslo. Did you have big expectations when you came to Oslo?
Of course, I had the 15K was my head goal from this event, but I didn't make it there. But now I think I'm satisfied with the silver.
The Swedish team, the Olympic gold medal winner last year. Did your team have a big pressure?
No, we know that we will be fighting with the gold, but it's always tough to take medals, and yeah, I think we're really satisfied with the silver.
And we start the second lap with you also. What was your job today? What was your orders?
As usual, in the second leg, yeah, try to keep up the pace, but it was was a little bit difficult for me. So yeah, it's the way it was.
Did you expect running so soon?
Yeah, I saw that he took in a lot of time just in the beginning, and then I held him off for a little while, and but then he came in the stadium. I needed a little bit of rest from my pace, so I knew that he was going to catch up to me. So I tried to recover a little bit, so I had some extra power when he was trying to push at the end. But yeah,
nothing more to give.
No, I think it was maybe a little bit tactical running from time to time on my leg, which is a little bit unusual for the second leg. Sometimes a little bit low speed, and then we really pushed hard in the final kilometer.
Sweden have had some back problems early in the championship. How was the backs in the classic legs today?
I think maybe I never had better skis than today. They were absolutely brilliant.
You like Holmenholm very much, we know from before. And can you tell us a little about your fight with the four other teams?
Yeah,
I understand earlier that Gjerdalen will not get in the front the millimeter, and I knew I had to do the job by myself in the beginning. So the other group was coming really fast from behind, and I think it was Lekko who pushing really hard, and I knew in a couple of kilometers that they will catch us. And it was a little bit tactical and not so high speed, and wait for the last kilometers. Then Laluka did a great leg, and I was surprised of this rain.
What about Lekko? You were surprised that he fell off?
Yeah, of course, but I think he pushed too hard in the beginning.
When you have to go in the front, do you get angry?
Angry? I like to go in the front.
Even in a relay?
Yeah, of course.
Did you have any physical challenges today, for example, with your back that has bothered you?
No, today I had no problem. I had a quite good feeling, and I look forward to 50K.
And Marcus Helmer is ready. Can you tell us a little about your tactic?
Yeah, it was the tactic were to stay in the group and to not do so much and wait for the finish.
Northug passed you in the so-called Helmer Hill. Did you run out of ammunition?
My tactic was not to go so hard in that hill, and instead wait a little bit longer until the last uphill before the finish, when you go down to the finish. And I think my legs weren't so good today that I could do the same thing in that hill that I did in the sprint. So yeah, I was more like I wanted to have a good position after that.
What struck your mind then when he left you?
Yeah, I wanted to follow him, of course.
What does this silver medal mean for the Swedish team?
Yeah, I think we're a very good team, and it's nice that we can be so good that we are taking the silver. And of course we wanted the gold today, but it's hard, and Norway is a very, very good team. So you have to have a perfect day if you want to beat them. But we're very happy with the silver.
What shall you do with Northug? What shall you do with Northug in the future?
Yeah, we can congratulate him that he was so good today, and we will go home and train and beat him next year.
Questions? The Swedish team will have a question.
We already heard Marcus' reaction to what Petter did in the end. What about the other guys? Do any of you think that it was a little bit arrogant the way Petter played in the end?
I think it's natural to do that for the home crowd here. So many people who wanted to see him in the front, and he had the chance to do it in front of the home nation, and why not?
Well, maybe Marcus, you can give your own comment one more time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like his style, and we're not so surprised that he does a thing like that. But yeah, he was the strongest also, so he maybe has some background to do it.
Yes, my tactic was to go with the top, with the Swedish teams and with Norway, but Rickardson's speed was too fast for me. I had no chance, and after my part we had a gap of 30 seconds, a little bit too much for me on place 6, but yeah, now we are third, and I am very, very happy.
What was your classical skills? 4 goals into the podium?
It felt very difficult. My ski was a little bit slippery in the uphills, but I had fast skis in the downhill, so I was satisfied with my skis today.
To Axel Teichmann. You did your best, but how did you think your team was still in the game?
Yeah, we never thought that we were going to lose the medal on the first two legs, so we always believed in the team, and we have seen a lot of changing in the first group, and a lot of guys fell out of the first group, came back, and so we did too on the third leg, and so we always believed in to take a medal today, and yeah, so it turned out to be good this day for us.
Did you think about the gold medal before start?
No, we haven't thought about it, but we knew that we belong to the maybe 6-7 best teams in the world, and those teams are very close, and they all have the chance to take a medal, and we belong to those teams, and yeah, so everything was possible for us. We believed in our strength, and yeah, we had some hard days in the past month, and yeah, the day turned out to be good, and yeah, everything is fine for us.
What does this bronze medal means for your team?
Yeah, I guess we deserved it. So we had a hard December, a hard January. Skiing wasn't that easy that it was the last years for us. We had many of my teammates had struggled in the beginning of the season. Some became ill. Some were losing the shape, and yeah, this wasn't the easiest time for us the last 2 months, and yeah, we believed in us, and the last 2 or 3 weeks we worked hard to get back, and also the big crowd here in Norway made us stronger, and we wanted to show the crowd that we are still in the top teams in the world, and we are always able to win some medals.
A bird told me that this was your last race this season. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is correct.
Why?
Why? Because I was ill 4 times this season, and yeah, it took a lot of energy and power to get 4 times back in the World Cup, and also for this World Championships. 3 weeks ago I had taken antibiotics for 7 days, and so it took a lot of power also for the mind, and yeah, now I have to take 8 weeks for rest and think about the future, and I guess these 8 weeks I need to recover, maybe to come back or not.
Good. You brought the team back to the medal fight. Can you tell us about how you managed that and about your race?
Yeah, it was a really hard race today. For me and Italy, it was the tactic to come back, and we took a high speed. Yeah, and it was really hard the last 2 kilometers, and I hope I can give Toby the chance for the medal.
What was your orders before the start today?
The order was that I had to get the best of mine and did a good race, and I think I did it.
Tobias Angerer. Did you plan to beat Northern or Helmer?
I had a plan, but I saw that I'm strong today, and I had good skis, and in the last Gratishaugen I wanted to attack, but I was behind Helena and Northug and had not the chance to go away. So maybe this was the chance, but in the end I'm happy to beat the Italians and the Finnish team, that we have a medal, because in Germany we had a lot of pressure now, because we did not get any medals till now, so it was important for our team.
So your job was to secure the bronze medal?
Yeah, I wanted to attack Northug and Helena, because I think they the chance was good today. Marcus said it now that he felt a little bit tired, and so yeah, maybe it was possible.
It was a bloody race because you were bleeding on your hand when you came to the finish.
Yeah, it was in the end, and after the Gratishagen, it was Petter's pole who was in my hand here, and my problem is that I can't see any blood, so it was difficult for me, and but now everything is okay.